Hello my friends, and welcome back. I hope you're all having a good day. Now, before we begin our story, I would like to welcome those who are joining us for the first time. And if you haven't already, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Let's see this channel grow to its first 100 subscribers. Again, thank you for joining us today. Let us begin. Let me start off by explaining that I'm the type of person who sleeps with horror movies playing in the background. Not normally afraid of things that go bump in the dark, as I tend to bump back. I recently moved into a rural area from the city. A new state, lower crime rate, better living, and friendly faces everywhere you look kind of place. I did some fact-checking on the place, making sure that I was moving into a good spot. No red flags came up outside of a few disappearances in the area. Nothing major to report there, so I went ahead and moved in. At first, there was nothing major going on, just a normal day-to-day hanging out with a few friends I did meet up there on top of unpacking the millions of boxes that had followed me on my trip. The lack of motivation to really get settled in due to being unsure as to how a big city girl really fitting into small town once again after being gone for so long. I had not spent one full night in my place alone in the 3 months I lived there, either chilling at my boyfriend's house or him at my place. Both of us up and cleaning both of our places late into the night. TV's going in the background for noise. Up until the night of January 15th, that is. The TV's been turned off so that we could get a good night's sleep. I woke up around 5 a.m., moving around the house, cooking breakfast for both of us, hearing a slight movement at the door. Thinking he got up and went outside for a moment, moving to the door and opening it slightly to peek outside. Not seeing him, so I closed the door, moving back to the bedroom and peeking my head into the room, seeing him still in his bed fast asleep. I went back to the kitchen and began to cook again, making bacon and eggs with toast and coffee, making a plate up for him and bringing it in, lightly waking him up and giving him his meal before sitting down and joining him, tilting my head as I spoke, inquiring what could have been scratching at the door, to which he responded he didn't know. That day I ordered a video doorbell, telling him that it could have been a wild animal but wanted to make sure. He agreed, and we both went our days per usual, the next night being uneventful as well. So when I got the doorbell, I had already shrugged off the ill feelings I had about the previous encounter with the door and set the doorbell up. That way I wouldn't miss anything. I had made sure to get the motion activated one so that if someone was trying to pull a prank on me, I would know. Not that I didn't feel safe, as one of the perks of where I live, my apartment is covered by a video camera that is hooked to the office. I just want to take any precaution I could. The only thing is, the videos I have been getting from the motion detector have me worried. The night I installed the camera, the footage sent to my phone around 3 a.m. was enough to make my spine shiver. There were 2 kids walking around in front of my door. Nothing too worrisome, just nerve-wracking enough if thought about long enough. I showed the manager of my apartment complex, and she was as confused as I was, but again, since they weren't doing anything, there was nothing to be done. The only issue is, for some reason, I've been waking up with my door partially open, as well as the scratching noises have been coming closer. The marks on my door are proof that something was playing with it. The video distorts and blurs, the seemingly 2 innocent children morphing into something inhumane, trying to cross into my apartment, but being held back by an invisible barrier. Although, I fear that the barrier wouldn't hold much longer, as last night I woke up to hearing the giggles and scratching from outside my bedroom window, along with the fresh tracks in the snow leading nowhere. I'm on the edge, and don't think I can last one more night of sitting up and waiting for the moment to come to shine, taking away the little fragments of my imagination.